I think, and I look at the Deputy Secretary General here, that this is one of the big deliverables of the September meetings that the UN is organizing in New York, which will talk about how to share responsibility. And it will also include in this discussion not just the refugees, but also the migrants, and particularly the vulnerable migrants that in many instances have the same needs and situations as refugees, although it's important to maintain that distinction.
Yeah, and is there something that you can tell us about the preparation of a September discussion? Thank you very much. Yes, we took the initiative since November last year. Unfortunately, the General Assembly membership took it extremely seriously and very quickly, and there was a resolution adopted just before Christmas last year, and now they set up preparations. We have appointed Karen Abuzai, who was working with Filippo and UNRWA as the special advisor. We are all talking with member states, and we have had an extremely positive reaction to combining the refugee issues with the migrant issue. Filippo and I talked about it. It wasn't quite easy when we took that decision, but now it turns out to be the right thing to do. And if I may put on the discussion here, what I think we should also aim for is that we live in a world today where the discussion of migrants and refugees is turning into a rather negative narrative. If you look at the discussion about these issues, there is a great risk that this is used as a tool to divide us in different groups, outside, bring in outside, not outside. A very important part, and I think we need to at least bring the negative narrative to a neutral narrative. I would hope we could even bring in a positive narrative. If you look at the effects of demography and the economic growth by migrants, if you look at the importance of remittances for economic growth, twice the size of fish development systems, and if you look, if I may say so, on the beauty of diversity in our nation states. If that could be a message out of that meeting, it would be a tremendously important contribution to shifting that very dangerous negative narrative. It's a great challenge when we come to the negotiation outcome, how we define the results. The Americans have taken an initiative which I think is completely compatible with the meeting, because they are asking for a special meeting which will take place the day after on pledges to be made on refugees in particular. So I think altogether this is almost too good to be true. I hope it works. Well, there needs to be one thing at least that's too good to be true. I want to turn to Isabella and Emilia, and maybe it's okay I turn to Emilia first. We've heard now, the breadth of the topic, the need for the integrated thinking, the need for the broad range of actors to be engaged, the sustainability issues, all the different kinds of actions which are needed, and linking that whole development agenda with the humanitarian requirements and the points that Jan was just making. Where do you think today's meeting, how does it help us meet this very challenging agenda?
I think today's meeting I appreciated it because to hear the people around the table talking on the same page on those issues, it was very welcoming for me, because I come from on the ground experience. When I first became part of the government of Timor-Leste, I could see that we could not fix any problems unless we addressed it in a holistic way. There was just no way, let's say, when we tried to resolve the issues of the internal displaced people, we had to look at the security side of it. We had to look at the social side of it. We had to look at the youth component, education, health, everything. You just couldn't do it from one perspective. And so I come from that background, so I couldn't understand that the world at the UN had kind of compartmentalized the whole thing. And that's why we kind of fought it right from the beginning when we started this conversation about how to solve the problems, because on the ground, the minister has to look at the whole thing. You cannot go on silo. And therefore, the policy at the global level had to be the same. And it was a big fight. This is why the MDGs, the Millennium Development Goals, we started to see when we started to measure ourselves and submit our reports every year to the United Nations, and then we could see that we were not able to meet those goals. And it made us feel bad about it, because as if we didn't do any of the work, and we knew we were doing a lot of work. So when we went and analyzed it, we found out that every bit of the work that we did had nothing to do with MDGs, but it was more about restoring peace, stability, building institutions, fixing up these things, and it was not being measured. And that's why, and we felt like all these indicators, the global indicators, would come down and put us right at the bottom of the ladder, and made us feel guilty, as if we were just a bunch of lazy government that doesn't care about the people. But it was because the measurements were not there. That's why we fought for it, and we said, no, to achieve the development, we need to first of all stop the wars, the conflicts, build the institutions to deliver the service. For example, if you want to have this education, you have to have teachers that knows how to teach. You want health, you have to have nurses and doctors that are really nurses and doctors, and all that stuff. And so, lucky for us, the conversation, that this is how we came up with the New Deal and all that, and then it just happened that everything was finishing in 2015, and a new development agenda was supposed to be coming up, and we were just lucky that we were given a role to participate, and so we kind of fought very hard peacefully.
Agenda, because it started by thinking about development in fragile states, and so it saw the connections much more clearly and strongly.
With that, we wrap up this edition of On the Record. We will conclude this discussion in future editions of the show. If you have any questions or comments, please send them to us at newsplus@cri.com.cn. I'm Michael Butterworth in Beijing, and on behalf of program producer Wang Wei and the rest of our team, thanks for listening.
You're listening to CRI News Plus Radio. Email us at newsplus@cri.com.cn, or get in touch with us the old-fashioned way. Pick up a pen and write to us. Our address is English Service, China Radio International, Beijing, China. Postal code 1004040. CRI News Plus Radio. What you say matters. Gain a new perspective by visiting CRIEnglish.com. Stop for everything you've ever wanted to know about China. You want up-to-date analysis, amazing video reports, live radio, and the odd laugh along the way? Bring you live coverage to Congress. Log on to CRIEnglish.com and get to know the Middle Kingdom. CRIEnglish.com.
Welcome to Heartbeat, the show that gets to the hearts of China's ever-changing lifestyles while uncovering the country's rich cultural heritage. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Byron. Coming up on today's show, we will look at how little bits can save children from malnutrition. And a real estate giant has a bold plan to help missing children. How online shopping delivery services can be more green. And a look at China's Women's Film Festival. All that along with our feature song of the day coming up soon. So stay tuned. To mark